with how we're going.
I couldn't have been more proud of the boys.
Welcome back to the Game Face Footy Show. Division 2 Grand Final edition. We're live from the Hastings Grand Hotel at Wellington. Thanks again for looking after us tonight. Time now to look at the reserves Grand Final. Karingal and Hastings. Hastings finished the home and away season on top. They trailed for most of the day in the second semi. Hit the front, a late goal to Karingal, maybe a dodgy free kick got them over the line. Maybe a dodgy free kick, we'll talk more about that shortly. But I've just been told it was there by the Hastings boys, so they're nice boys. Haven't had a chance to meet the two Dans yet, they've got great names of course. So let's welcome our panel. Next to Chris Holcomb is the coach of Karingal, Luke Forsyth. Welcome Luke. Richie Mathers, the vice captain of the Karingal Football Club. And the two Dans, Dan Edwards and Dan Lehman. Dan Edwards is captain, Dan Lehman is the playing coach, and you know Brackers is at the other end. I'll start with the Hastings boys. Finished the home and away season on top. Dan Lehman, how nervous were you going into the prelim last week after you just lost the second semi?
Well, Tuesday night, it was a bit awkward. We got to train, everyone's really quiet. We're a bit shocked really from what happened on the weekend. We got around all the boys, down on himself, and it turned out actually being a really good week on the track. I reckon that probably produced the result it did against Chelsea on the weekend.
Did you need the run?
It's hard to say. The week before, Luke could probably have done something with the boys, no doubt. We did about 6 or 7 kilometres worth of training, running around Hastings and that sort of stuff, but yeah, I can't explain it really. We're really flat early against Karingal.
Slow starts too, both finals. Down last week at half time, I think, and against these guys. What do you do to turn that around?
Well, it's hard to say. I think like our last halves have been super. I don't know. We'll try something different during the week. But no, I'm pretty bad how we're going.
Richie, you've done well to win both finals. What sort of prep did you have between the second semi and also the grand final?
Yeah, so obviously after beating the boys out at Hastings there in a nail biter, we played pretty much 13 weeks in a row because we didn't have a bye in the back end of the year there at all. So fair to say we were due for a rest. The initial week was pretty light. 45 hour long sessions, and it's what we needed, sort of recharge a bit. Had the week off last Saturday, trained in the morning. Went down, watched all the netball we had, and the 19s boys run around, and then stayed around to watch these guys play Chelsea as well. So that was good little mental break to have the Saturday off, and then this week so far has been sort of clicked back into gear a bit with a squad of about 30, and had a good night last night. So super keen for this Saturday, obviously, to get to training tomorrow night.
Luke as coach, the team's had a lot of success this year. The netball girls were magnificent. They won 2 of the 4 grand finals that were on show on the weekend. The seniors got the 4th, the under-19s are in the grand final. Has that sort of permeated down to the reserves too, all the success you've had around the club?
Yeah, we're fortunate to just have really good leadership at the footy club with led by Pitty and Frenchie, and those guys have got a lot of trust in us as coaches, and just make it really easy for us to just go there Tuesday, Thursday, with the players, have really good sessions, and the vibe at the footy club, we're having, I think the ladies have got 130 meals on a Thursday night, which is unheard of. Kids are running around, and it's just a really good vibe at the place at the moment.
Do either of you coaches have some tough selections?
We've got a really close squad at 35, and I'm really fortunate in coaching a group of really close mates that are lucky enough to be good footballers as well. And at times we've really had to call on that 35 blackers. There's been times when I've had to pull the boots on through the year, so we've really ran short. But the guys know that the call has to be made, and blokes games are disappointing, but the good thing is that they know that it's all about the team, and they're there for their mates, which is awesome.
What about at Hastings?
Yeah, we're pretty similar boat. Same as Luke, obviously seniors get injuries, they take our players, so it can be a bit frustrating sometimes, but it's part of coaching reserves really. You just learn to manage the players you've got. But we've got about 27 guys to choose from. So yeah, it's very tough decision has to be made because we're a pretty tight group, as I'm sure the Karingal boys are. But yeah, it's very tough.
And Dan Edwards, how hard has that been, talking about injuries, because that's probably what affected your senior team in the back half of the year. You were flying. I remember speaking to Ricky after they beat Warren, they got settled maybe the top three and ended up missing out in the finals. A lot of that had to do with injuries. How unsettling has that been, and how pleased have you been as captain of the reserves that you've managed to keep your focus, finish the home and away season on top and reach the ultimate, the grand final?
Yeah, we're lucky to have a lot of depth, which we've been able to use most of the year, from the reserves, and even call a few blokes back that have been part of the club in previous years, and that helped out for those 1 or 2 games that we've needed. But to be honest, I mean, only losing 4 games in the home and away season, the injuries from the seniors hasn't really affected us too much, which has been good. And now it's really looking forward to Saturday.
You seem pretty focused. I mean, you have to be focused, don't you? I mean, you've just lost the second semi, but you seem to still have great belief in yourself and you get the job done in the prelim. You don't finish on top for no reason, do you?
Yeah, we've got a bit of confidence, but me and Wolf probably 2 years ago, in 2016, when I came to the club, we finished 4th bottom, and have gone from 4th bottom to finals and now having a good shake at it. So we're confident. It's been a quick turnaround, and we're going in as the underdog on the weekend, which is fine for us. And look, either way it goes, we know Karingal's a strong side, and we give our best football. No doubt we can get it done.
Now, look, we're going to be hearing a rendition of Sweet Caroline with your win.
Yeah, hopefully, mate. The boys have. There's a bit of a ritual. Pre-game, we play. One kiss is all it takes, and then afterwards, if we get the chockies, the boys belt out a good rendition of Sweet Caroline. So hopefully we've got one more in us.
Why, Richie? Why do you do that?
Wouldn't have a clue, mate. I know about 4 words. So. One kiss has been going for about 8 weeks, but yeah, don't know about Sweet Caroline. I've caught wind. I think the Laney boys are doing the same sort of thing. So I don't know, but it's just one of those things. Gets everyone up after the game, and it's a bit of good fun. So.
Well, it's going to be an outstanding grand final. Dan Edwards, do you guys have a song? Would you make up a song other than your theme song if you happen to win the grand final?
Look, as embarrassing as it is, we've been having some intro music at the WWE wrestling intro of the last 4 or 5 weeks, which but it's been good fun.
Got me joking. I didn't know what to say. There was the first time in my life I was speaking.
A bit more of the old school sort of Kane and Triple H sort of intro has been going with.
You'd be like Tito Santana and all that sort of stuff. Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, wouldn't you?
Well, Andre the Giant, I love Hulk Hogan. Yeah, exactly.
Is that why you're on Grinder?
Yeah, sorry. Thank you. Now, thank you, Troy, for that too. Now, Blackers, who's going to win?
Oh, look, there's obviously not much in between them.
He's going to take them because he's at that end of the table.
Yeah. Well, Hastings have been the form side.
Oh, here we go.
Hastings have been the form side, and you finish on top for a reason. There wasn't much between these sides in the second semi, and I think it might just turn the other way.
I'm going to go the other way because I'm up this end of the table. That's all right. Now the week off, still doing well.
You two sitting on the fence.
I'll sit on the fence. I'll put the Karingal hat on and have a crack. I think they'll get over after a week off. They'll be right.
Well, I'm going to say it's going to be a draw. It's going to go in the fence. Oh, yeah, well, I'm sitting on the biggest fence of all time.
Yes, you are.
So I think it's going to be a draw. It's going to go into overtime. And then double overtime, and I think that Karingal will get up by a point. Sorry, boys. I think it'll be an outstanding game. So I thank you guys very much. Good on you, Luke. Good on you, Richie. Good luck to the 2 Dans as well at Hastings. It's been a pleasure having you, and enjoy the grand final on the weekend. We're very lucky to be there. It's going to be a great day. We'll have a break and back to the under-19s. Team of the year next in our game face second division footy show. Well done, boys.